There it is. Welcome to Park City. Today we're going to be talking about traveling with non-photographers. Now, I know that we as photographers have all been there, taking vacations with family or friends, and you get on location and you want to walk around the site for an hour or two, increasing your chances of, you know, getting a photograph. However, your group, the other people, may not feel the same way. And if they just want to go onto a location and say, oh my gosh, beautiful colors, and move on, you could be resigned to doing that. But a little bit of psychology, a little bit of planning, a little bit of communication. 6 tips, all right? Here we go. Tip number 1, to sit down sit down with all of your peeps and plan out what your activities are going to be, because you know everybody's going to want to do different things and we're all going to want to accomplish them in a different time frame. So sit down, figure out what sites you want to get to, where do you want to eat, and how can you schedule those things around the areas that you want to photograph. So good planning, good communication is going to enable you to have better opportunity to get the photographs that you want. Tip number 2 is to make a ranked list of the shots that you want to get. Make a list of everything that you want to shoot and then rank it from most important to least important, whatever method that you use, so that you can get the shots that you want to get and without compromising. Because there's going to be shots that you absolutely have to get, and then there's shots that you're going to decide to leave by the wayside. So make a ranked list so that you have absolutely every idea of what your intention is. Tip number 3 is to know that you are the designated trip photographer just by default, by having the knowledge, having the skills, and having the ability. Oh, look at these cute houses. You're going to be responsible for taking the group photos, the Instagram photos, sharing the photos with the members of your group, you know, all of these things. But as the group photographer, don't forget that you're going to want to get into these photographs also. So give up the camera. Let somebody else take some shots. Make sure you get in some of those group photos so that when you do share them, other people have photographs of you as well as the rest of the group. And the last part of this, the last segment of this, tip number 3, is to be gentle with the other photographers in your group. And what I mean by that is, especially, I have personal experience in getting a little heavy-handed in dosing out some advice, tips, whatever. But the people in your group kind of don't want to hear that. So just be gentle with them. Just offer some nudges if they ask for it, if they want it. On to tip number 4. Tip number 4 is to be prepared to be heckled. That's right. You're going to get models, you're going to get catcalled, you're going to get people walk in front of you and do it intentionally. that was a little interruption there. So anywho, you know, all these things are going to be happening, and honestly, they're going to be happening in good fun. So just kind of roll with it, man, because if you don't, you'll have less of a good time. So just kind of partake in it. However, if there is a shot that you are really, really wanting to do, just communicate that, because as we all know, in all relationships, communication is king. You know, I'm using this reusable notebook, this paperless notebook, and I stuck it in my pocket with the pages open, and this is what happens. And you know what's even worse is I thought of the workaround for it last night, thought it was kind of inventive, haven't even tried to give it a good try to see if it works. So the workaround is to just take a piece of paper and stick it over and shoot the QR code with the piece of paper on there, and it should still, in my mind, should still deliver to your inbox like you programmed with your Rocketbook. So anyways, moving along, step number 5. Step number 5 is to gosh, I lost my notes here, hang on. So I'm doing this from memory. Forgive me. Where is it? Step number 5. Oh, yeah. Step number 5 is to distract and shoot. So what I mean by that is you go to your location, and you get everybody hyped up about booking a tour that you have no intention in going on. And so you're in a party of 4, you book it for 3 and say, folks, I'm going to take this time and go get some of those photographs that I've been meaning to take. So y'all have a good time. I'll meet up with you at so-and-so at such and such time. And that's one of the methods of doing that. The other method is to, interruptions everywhere. Anywho, the moose is telling you to book to a location where there's lots and lots to do for the rest of your party, so that there will be plenty of opportunity for you to go out whenever you want to get that photograph that you're looking for. Thanks, Moose. The 6th tip is to compromise. I mean, as a photographer, you know that you're not going to get all the shots, right? Sometimes that means you're going to have a little mind shift into take a negative and turn it into a positive. Lemons to lemonade. You know how that goes, right? That means to shift from being dissatisfied with the shots you didn't get to being satisfied with the shots that you did. It's also going to mean putting your camera down when you don't really want to. But, you know, I'm sure you've got an EDC somewhere. So just pocket that. Or I guarantee you that you and at least one member of your crew gonna have a phone. So you won't ever be without a camera, really. You just won't be without your primary camera. And the last part of this is probably the most important, but remember the point of your trip. I mean, honestly, why did you go on the trip in the first place? Was it so that you could take photographs? Or was it to be with your peeps? Because if you're on a group trip with a bunch of non-photographers, I'm pretty sure that answer is to be with your peeps. So put the camera down and be present. And hey, have a good time. So remember, get in the reps, and I'll see you out there. And maybe you won't have your camera with you, and you'll be with a bunch of peeps. Look at that, right on. Wonder what green we're on. Just some immovable object in the way. That one moved, and so did that one. Tip number 1, sit down and plan your itinerary. Oh, shucks. Man, come on, man.